but I'm sure if it's anything to do with Red Bull, it'd be absolutely outstanding.
I think it will be a bit of a surprise for me.
It's going to be a fun sort of magazine.
Information, society, parties, you name it.
Now it's something that everybody wants to look at, you know?
It's pretty cool, I'll tell you, I'll take it every day. This one I couldn't get one, you should reserve a copy.
And how fast it becomes the Formula 1 magazine.
Red Bull stepped into Formula 1 with the Red Bull racing team, with drivers Coulthard, Clean and Lutzi, team boss Christian Horner and the Cosworth-powered RB1. Racing has been good, but this wasn't the full plan of owner Dietrich Mateschitz. So Red Bull built the energy station. In a paddock where most motorhomes are closed, everyone is welcome here to have a drink or a bite to eat. Red Bull's next move in Formula 1 is to team up with popular promotions like Star Wars, who share similar fun ideas. Red Bull started the Formula Unus, a sexy reminder that beauty is very much a part of hot rubber mixed with horsepower. Red Bull's attitude is that the world of Formula 1 means more fun, more sex and more motorsport. And perhaps the craziest idea of Red Bull's 2005 commitment to this global event is the introduction of a daily newspaper for the people of the Formula 1 paddock. Printed every race weekend all over the world, using this amazing truck with offices on the outside and a massive printer in the center. The Red Bulletin, an almost independent newspaper, the fastest magazine in the world. The Red Bulletin is fun articles mixed with paddock and racing news.
Really good. Just what we need.
It has great photography and funny cartoons.
Put it this way, you could see all the journalists as they're walking in the morning. You know, it's one of the first things they pick up and have a look through.
Competitions as well as the race results.
Fantastic.
There's useful local information.
To see how quickly the Red Bull image has been accepted into the paddock, the energy station, the Red Bulletin, you know, all the sort of tongue-in-cheek things, an almost independent newspaper. You know, we're just seeing it the way it is.
The idea is to write about the paddock for the paddock.
Oh, it's quite wonderful what's going on.
Well, have a look at that.
That's some fun. Fantastic.
The Formula 1 paddock is a place full of hard-working people. It's not always easy to relax in this atmosphere. Sometimes people get a bit lost and a little stuck when there's lots of tension. The Red Bulletin helps to relieve this tension during the build-up days to the race. And then Sunday afternoon comes round and all the pressure disappears as the racing starts and the teams prove they're here to do what they do best, to try and win the race.
At all other times, motor racing is a business. For 2 hours on Sunday, it's a sport.
Right after the race, the Red Bulletin team kicks into high gear to produce the 4th issue of the race weekend.
And then have this page, which is obviously the cover and the back page, printed in like a 15-minute time slot. So after the race is done, 15 minutes after the race, you have the magazine with the results and everything printed 1,000 times.
This issue includes a race report and a photo essay of the weekend, and it has to be out there as fast as possible.
Okay, here we go.
20 minutes? That's good.
I've got the Red Bulletin, which is absolutely awesome.
It will be kind of dry when people hold them in their hands. But I think that's a kind of fascination.
Ah, this is printed today.
Flash. Smash.
Oh yes, number one. Yes.
You were bloody quick with the printout.
Encouraging.
By far the quickest editorial stuff in the world.
Long before the Red Bulletin could get from this truck into the paddock, a team of people had to be found. People who would develop the newspaper from scratch in only 4 months and give it a personality. These are experienced creative thinkers and journalists who meet in the publishing headquarters in Vienna from time to time to tweak the Red Bulletin into better shape, and then retreat back to their home bases.
We're trying to make something really unique, like a project of the century, but unique is tough.
Creative director Alex Wiederin jets in from America, where he designs the entire artwork for the Red Bulletin.
My attraction about New York is that it is so instant, that it is so accessible, that it is fast. To keep like an international spirit for Red Bulletin, it's pretty good to be here.
With all the right personnel in place, from international journalists to photographers, illustrators, art directors, and the team which would work at the track, one area was left to be filled before the Red Bulletin could launch in Monaco. And that was to be able to guarantee an excellent print quality on a global scale.
It's good.
It was Dietrich Martischitter's idea to print the Red Bulletin at the racetrack. Oswald Hallwachs and the Heidelberg Printing Company were invited to solve the problem.
It's amazing that it's able to be printed at the track and get out so quickly.
And it was here, at the celebrity-filled Grand Prix in Monte Carlo, where the world's racing press is most represented, that it was proved how smart the idea was to build the biggest mobile printer in the world for the Red Bulletin.
500 journalists will be examining us very critically. The whole paddock will be looking at us very, very carefully, but that's fantastic. That's what we want.
Ozzy fires up his printer, slaps in his memory stick with the data of each page, and runs off an issue of the Red Bulletin. Always controlling the results for the highest quality. The first night of printing was a long one. While the celebrities partied and the sportsmen slept, the night was filled with nervous moments for the Red Bulletin team. But the collating machine worked through the dawn, and the Red Bulletin made it into the dispensers in the early morning hours. And the distribution soon proved it was an immediate success in the paddock.
Very impressive. And we like the girls.
Of course, the boys like the girls.
It's a little bit of entertainment when you enter the paddock. You get something to read.
The world was waiting for it, so you did right.
I like it very much, appreciate it very much, because there's so many nice stories who are inside, you know.
It's good to give open space, open mind, open news inside the paddock.
I like this stuff, really nice. I look at it all the time.
It's getting better and better.
It's a quiet reading for everybody here.
It is already part of paddock life.
Yeah, it looks cool. My haircut is very nice. I think I need to get a new one.
I like it. I like it. I used to be a journalist, so I know what I'm talking about.
This guy, you show this to people like BMW or Mercedes, they always say, we don't like it. But that's the reason why, because they can't have it, you know?
I like most the funny pictures in there.
And the girls too. The most important thing is.
It's great that you take the piss with everyone.
Always you find some interesting things and funny things. It's good.
I don't know. I have no idea.
For everybody, it's a fantastic idea.
Sometimes I can never get a copy. I get here too late.
You know, if we're hitting a niche, then hopefully it's to be a little bit of fun in a very serious business.
The Red Bulletin is the perfect hybrid of cutting-edge technology mixed with a highly professional team, which provides the paddock with entertainment they never had before. It also fills a hole which they did not know existed. Where will it be headed next?
Have you got the rights to do this?